Hey everyone, Codex here. Today what we're gonna do is take a look at Elrond once again, just providing an update and taking a look at where the price might be heading in the next couple of months. So if that's something you are interested in and you find these videos helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video and click on that bell icon so you get notified when I upload a new video. Also, I just wanted to say that we now have a Patreon account where you will find custom charts, articles about cryptocurrencies and their prices, tips on when to buy and sell. You will also be able to see what I personally buy and sell as well as my average buy prices, and all of this for only €9 a month. So check it out if you are interested, of course. And without further ado, let's get into this one. So the last time we have talked about EGLD on this channel, it was before the beginning of the snapshot when we were at about $142. And I say that on the macro scale and on the long term, the chances of us dropping below $100 remain high, and I expect EGLD, I expect Egld to stay bearish. But I also say that since we have the meta bonding coming in, we might see a move to the upside towards this resistance area before dropping back down. But of course, people only hear what they want to hear, because although I drew this in that day and although I wrote this comment as soon as I posted the video stating that EGLD can go up high to this resistance but it won't be sustainable, people just didn't care and they had their convictions already that it's moon time. And so yeah, I just wanted to address this because I say this every time before a launch happens or before every single airdrop. It's normal for the price to go up. You find a lot of people who have been in the space for 6 to 12 months who see something like that and they aren't used to it, and so to them it seems like something exceptional, and so they jump all in, driving the price a little bit up before getting wrecked. And I also want to say that we all make mistakes. I mean, I would say that I have been right almost 80 to 90% of the time. I have called the drop at over $400. I have also called this drop as well as the right token launch drop, and so making mistakes is totally normal. I wouldn't be sitting in here today if I was right all the time. And remember that I also hold Egld. It's the second largest position in my portfolio, and so it's not like I hate it. Now let's take a look at the Phoenix Ascending indicator to see whether Elrond might indeed keep pushing to higher levels, or if this is it and we are heading to the accumulation zone between 140 and $130 again. And so if you focus on the blue LSMA 100 RSI right here on the 3 days time frame, you can notice that they are really getting close to the level of 50, which is this mid yellow line. They aren't there yet on this time frame, but they are about to go above it. And if that happens, if both lines manage to go up there and remain above it, then the upward pressure will start. If we go back in here, for example, we can see that when the blue LSMA and red RSI trended above this mid yellow line on the 3 days time frame, the upward pressure started and we had this amazing rally from 80 to 90 bucks all the way up to our all-time high at $560. If we go back in time to 2020, to the end of 2020, of course, we can see that the same thing happened. Blue LSMA and red RSI trended up in November and the rally started, and Elrond just shooted up. Going a bit earlier to April of 2020, after the March crash, of course, you can see that it wasn't any different. Both lines going up and the rally just started. And so now we will be waiting for something similar, something like that to happen. And please remember, I'm not saying that this will happen today or tomorrow. I mean, these moves take months. I mean, this move, for example, lasted for over 130 days. So they take time. And so all I'm saying is that if history is any indicator, if these two lines trend up high together in the next few weeks, then the upward pressure will most likely start again and we will have a bullish momentum. I'm saying if, because that didn't happen yet. So now you might be wondering, can these two lines go up high while the price drops down? Well, technically speaking, yes, but it's not that common. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, the last time such a move happened with Bitcoin, it was in 2018, where we had both lines go up high and the price also went up high for about 2 weeks before crashing down. That has never happened with Elrond so far. However, we might see another leg down like this one, for example, before going back up, because in other time frames, for example, like the 12-hour time frame, we can see that we have just got a bearish cross right here between the descending green line and the red RSI, which can fuel a bearish momentum in the short term. Remember that when I mentioned a bullish momentum, I was talking about the 3 days time frame, so on the macro scale. Also, if we take a look at the 50 weeks moving average, we can see that Egld is still trending below it, which means that we are bearish. The 50 weeks moving average is currently at the exact same level as our resistance, which we drew 2 months ago. And so the $183 to $185 level will be the real test if the upward pressure starts. Remember that the 50 weeks moving average is what fueled our last two rallies, since it helped the price build a basis around it to bounce back up, and that happened in the summer of last year as well as in October and November of 2020. So to conclude, although we still have a downward pressure on the macro scale, and although EGLD isn't looking that sharp, we can't deny the fact that things are slowly improving and starting to look better. Do I think that this bear market is over? Honestly, no, I don't think that this bear market or bearish phase or whatever you want to call it is over yet, but remember that we can't go down in a straight line. We will always have short-term pumps to accumulate some longs before sending them down, and I believe that we are currently in that process, in the process of accumulating longs before experiencing further corrections. And also Bitcoin is still not looking that great, and you have to keep in mind that even if Egld looks bullish on paper, for example, and BTC starts dropping, then Egld will follow it. That's the nature of the market, and that's how things work in here. So that was about it, guys, for Elrond today. Thanks for sticking by till the end. Don't forget to leave the video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment if you feel comfortable doing so. Have a nice day and peace.